Ted was born in Mountain Park, Alberta. He was a big, beautiful baby. This is the house they lived in, and he and his mom went to Edmonton. He left his teddy bear behind, the house burned down, and the teddy bear was gone. Living in Edmonton, Ted's dad built the house. First communion. He was a good kid. Here he is with his mom. He's even holding her purse, actually. Altar boy. He and Bob Gooley got up every morning and went and served Mass before they went to school. Teenage years, draped pants, keeping right in style. This isn't a happy picture because he lost the ends of 2 fingers in a power plane, but it changed his life. He was going to be a carpenter. Now he was going to go to university. His mom and dad's 25th wedding anniversary. He studied engineering, graduated in civil engineering, started his first job in precast, pre-stressed concrete. And this was the defining moment. They built the longest beam that had been constructed. They took it across Grote Road, trucks going forward and in reverse. Pre-stressed concrete. If you tip it, it breaks. And they broke one of them on the university site. One of our first dates, we had to go and inspect the broken beam. Here we are at my mom and dad's just before we were married. Our reception was there. In fact, I think we're washing the glasses to be ready for the wedding. The reception was at home. I wore a yellow mum because we were Edmonton Eskimo fans. We took the train to Vancouver for the Grey Cup game, and I actually can't believe I took this picture of him in our compartment. I was pregnant with Tad. We holidayed in Kelowna. Here we are, Jasper, and we've got 1 baby. I'm 8 months pregnant. Pregnancy number 4, we went to Miami. I couldn't believe that we got to do such a wonderful thing for a holiday. That was it. We had our 4 children. Our first house, I think Ted's getting the Christmas lights up. These would have been the first Christmas lights we ever put up. Now, I'm not sure, probably we went back to Jasper maybe for a little holiday. I love this picture because it shows that he's feeling responsible for 2 of his boys. We went to Yellowstone on a park. Again, a wonderful thing to be able to do with a family. Lots of little experiences. This was the first reunion that we attended for the civil engineering class. We went to Jasper. We did what our friends wanted, and we expanded all our interests. Barry Bailey wanted to go to the Yaha Tinda. It's the ranch west of Innisfail, where the Banff Park has their horse ranch. That's Barry sitting right in the middle with Sheila beside him. We moved to Edmonton. He built his first garage, and that was the help he had. Visiting with his dad and brother, and I have trouble figuring out which house is which because he always built that kind of a fence. That was the design. This is the house in Edmonton. He must have been helping Jeff learn how to ride his bike, running down the road trying to keep up so that he wouldn't fall over. There we are. Obviously, teddy bears were a big thing, I guess, in the family. We loved having family visit. My mom and dad, Penny and Rob. I don't think Penny and Rob are married here. Esther Ann and Mel and their 2 boys. No girls. I'm not sure what they were up to. Cecile and Charles came to visit. I think this was one of our nursing class reunions. And we were reestablishing a friendship that has lasted the rest of our lives. He did keep up. This is Martha Henderick on the left, and she was a family friend from Mountain Park. Wanda's over on the right. He curled. He never watches a curling game now on television that he doesn't lament how bad a curler he was. Back in Calgary, new house, building another garage. The help has gotten a bit bigger. We took a trip to Saskatchewan homecoming days, and had a picnic in the town my sister Estran was born in, Lemberg, Saskatchewan. This is the bridge down in the valley over the Qu'Appelle River, and it's quite a unique design. So we were always interested in any engineering thing. The bridge was old, it lasted a long time. 2 years ago it was taken out in the flooding. This is the first picture I took with my Hasselblad camera. There was never any doubt that I would get to do the things I really wanted to do, and this was one of them. This is the only picture we have of our dog. Big occasion. Stanley Zawisłak visited from Poland. He's Ted's cousin, Ted's mom's nephew. We're at Wanda's house. It enriched our lives so much to have contact and a relationship with Stanley. Now here you see Ted's mom over on the left, Ted's dad, Alan Campbell, Wanda's husband. The Whites came from England, and with Ted and the company, they got into concrete railway ties. Ted was always interested in developing new products, new ways, anything that was top of the line. And he and John went down to Arizona to check out railway tie companies. John took his picture in front of the Saguaro, never seen a Saguaro before. He said he nearly died of the heat by the time they got back to the car. I was going to show you the sideburns. This is all fashion up to the minute. I don't know what they're looking at, but we started our rougher years here. We were camping, outdoors people. Penny and Rob are married. Jeannie's holding Kristen. These are part of the camping years. We visited Mountain Park. We took Auntie Wanda, well, she took herself, Alana. This must be Tom in the very middle. And we're still looking pretty rough, like campers. That's a bit of a close-up version. We've got Babcha and Jaju stayed with friends in Kataman, I guess, the closest town. Ted's dad looks happy enough, but he was actually very moved to be in this place that had meant so much to him as a working person, and find that there was nothing left at all. Man of the forest, visiting Hoadley to see the Croziers. We had fabulous times. Alan Crozier made Cameron a little tractor out of the logs. I'm not sure where we're holidaying here. Jeannie got to just wear her brother's old clothes and be part of the group. I think we were fishing on this trip. We had a raft so that they could get out on the water. Now, this looks a little risky because if Ted actually slipped, I can't imagine that Tad was big enough to keep him from falling in. But they must have been constructing something here. I don't know what, but it was a plan. This is in our backyard at the picnic table. Going to Halifax for Andrew's graduation. We're into the mustache years. Loved celebrating birthdays. Here we don't even get to see Jeannie. We've got so many candles to deal with. Shirley and Cameron, huge part of our lives for a long, long time. Jadwiga came to live with Stanley in Chicago, again enriching our lives incredibly. Here he is with high school friends. John, Tom, Dick Dunnigan, and Jerry Karpinka. The lady on the left is Jerry's mom. The lady in the middle is Vera's mom. Ted's mom was dying. Jeannie graduated from the University of Alberta. Retirement was coming. We went to Arizona, toured around. Donna and John were a big draw to spend more time in Arizona, but we pretty well decided we would keep Calgary our full-time base. He fixes things. Everything runs well. Nothing's broken. He hates pine needles on the grass. We visited Poland with Stanley. Met Ted's mom's sister. Went to Thailand, rode an elephant. He took care of the hotel arrangements. We got the room we were wanting. He took care of the money. These fellows in Egypt got me up on this camel. I was having a wonderful time, and then they increased the price. This was not a happy ride. We got to Israel. He was out of scotch. We have priorities. There was enough money for the new bottle of scotch. We went to the Sea of Galilee and had our baptisms renewed. He ended up being the representative parent. This day, the team were being photographed and he got to pose with Aaliyah. We never missed a hockey game that we could possibly attend. He did what the friends wanted, joined right in. They had some gimmick here where the men held a board that they used to walk as a group. This was a very difficult thing to do. Monty wanted to go dog sledding. We went dog sledding. Monty's tall. He could see over Doris. I don't think we'll get Ted to go on another dog sled ride unless he gets to ride in front. We renewed our marriage vows for our 50th anniversary. Here we are with our 4 children and the priest in the center. We're still celebrating birthdays here, not far from where Jeannie and Toby were living. Here, each of the grandchildren, as they're getting older, Andrea's confirmation, Sam over there helping us celebrate a birthday, Danielle graduating from high school, Aaliyah's first degree, Audrey with us at the July the 1st parade in Airdrie. We come to the Stampede. Cecile and Charles are with us on the bus going over to the grounds. Jeff loves to pose with princesses and his dad gets to join in. We don't often dance, but if we get the chance, we try. We used to dance a lot. Nature, we're still out in nature. Nice little short hike with Jeannie and Toby and Audrey. We went on nature study trips with John McFall. Golfing, part of nature too. I don't know, he's definitely hasn't hit yet, so he must still have a hope that he's going to get right over that water. Burying his brother's ashes in Edmonton. Big setback in Houston. Brain tumor. We attend the Memorial Day installation of the crosses. Love our friends dearly. He's very popular with my friends. Velma's new car. Joyce in Panama. That's life. 80 years. Not hard to make him happy. A nice Polish sausage.